Hey, I need to work on my maritime badges, but scabs on the whole waterfront. Can you run them out of there? Permanently?
You know about scabs. You get rid of them, and the next day, they've all just respawned. Unless... Okay, I got an idea. First things first, I need to find a herker. But it needs to be a really ugly one. Hey there, big guy. Sorry, but I gotta kill you and take your head. Don't worry, it'll be fun. Time to scare these scabs off. Permanently.
Ah! What the hell is that?
Right, scab! I'm gonna eat you alive!
What the fuck is that thing? Come on, boys! With the blade, we could kill it! Ah, it bleeds and we can't kill it!
Oh my god! I'm gonna eat your liver with some lima beans and a nice Milo!
Hurry! Regroup further down the waterfront! We can take it if we stand together!
Get up! What the fuck is that thing? Oh my god!
No! It's an abomination!
Stay away from the waterfront! We're all calm down!
You scared them all away. They're never coming back after that. Thank you so much.
Hey, sure thing. It was fun. Guess it backfired a little. Back off! I'm not one of you!
Hey, man, am I glad to see you. Pretty dangerous out there, huh? Well, as long as you're out there, you mind grabbing some comics for me? I'll totally make it worth your while. I just remembered, my buddy Jason was a bus driver. I think I might have given him one. You found one. Oh man, this is great. Jason was dead, wasn't he? That's okay. You know, as I always say, comics are more important than friends. It would be awesome if you could find some more, though. I'm so stupid. I can't believe I forgot about Trina. She used to be my girlfriend, but then we had this super big blow up about Captain Thunder's origin story and whatever. I was right. Anyway, she worked at the hotel down the road. Maybe you could find it there. You won't believe it. I remembered who I gave one to. It was this guy, Terry. Kind of sketchy, and the BO on that guy. Jesus. I think he joined a gang of scabs. See, the thing is, I borrowed some comics from this guy, Anton. Then I lent them to some of my friends, but I forgot which friends. And this guy, Anton, he's gonna kill me if he finds out I don't have his comics. Seriously, I think he, like, kills people for a living. Just remembered, I have this buddy, Mike, who works construction. Huge comic geek. Like, every day at lunch, he would go read at the same place. So, maybe he left it there? Remember his name, but I think he said he was a roofer or something. Hope that helps. Now if Anton comes looking for his comics, I won't have to, like, fear for my life. I just remembered. Anton was right next door the whole time. Sorry. Anyway, come get your reward. Hey, I was thinking about this whole apocalypse thing. So lots of people died, and it's really sad. So why should their comics go to waste, right? A bunch of our regular customers had really good collections, and they lived in the area. So go rescue those lonely comics.
I'm gonna teach you how to die! Rearrange your face! Bam!
Oh, man. I hope those weren't loyal customers you just killed. Now, whatever. The comic's the important part, right? Oh, wow. Fresh shipment, mint condition. That thing looks crisp. Don't open the plastic wrap. I want to savor the first smell. Someone should write a comic about you, and then do a video game spin-off. Then you could cosplay as yourself. That is so meta.
That's all of them!
Nice. Limited edition, but it looks a little used. I hope they didn't read it in the bathroom. I can't be too picky, but I'm definitely reordering a new one when this is all over. Who reads comics out on the water? Maybe they were trying to hide their comic addiction from their mom. That makes total sense to me. Okay, that's everyone on the list. Bring them back, and I'll get them all in slipcovers. Nice. Here, I found this in the back closet. It'll totally make you look like a superhero. You can be like the superhero who liberates comic books during the mutant apocalypse. That would be an amazing comic. Hey, I got this story idea. Check it out, okay? You're the Comic Knight, upholder of the comics code and defender of comics in the apocalypse. What do you think? It's awesome, huh? I draw it up, but I can't draw or write. But I love reading. I got some leads on some more. You know, if you're truly the hero this city needs. You shipped out a bunch of books the week before the city turned. As Comic Knight, it's really your duty to liberate them from the clutches of the enemy and return them to good owners, like me. What a blow for comic justice! Hey, so I've been thinking about your superpowers. You obviously have the power to grind on, like, anything. Maybe you should be the grinder.
I think you should stick with Comic Knight.
Yeah, cool. Okay. The Comic Knight saves more luscious mint pages from the grips of Gross City villains. No, Gross City is such a terrible name. I need a good name for what Sunset City has become. Something, I don't know, like darker, like Twilight City. Oh man, that's good. Yeah, and it appeals to girls too. Your comic is going to be such a hit. If your parents died and you were raised by reading comics? What if you carry this super mint magic comic and that's where you get your power? Oh, and then mold and book lice would be your weakness. So cool.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. You win. I'm done.
Okay, so at this point, you've got this magic comic and a mission to save the comics of Twilight City. The story needs more.
How about a villain?
Yes, a villain. Someone who hates comics. Like my ex. Just kidding. Not really. I just never had a girlfriend, whatever. Anyway, I gotta think about this. Just, keep up that first edition Justice comic night. Figured out your nemesis. Musty mildew. I mean, what do comics fear most, right? Right? Maybe you used to be lovers or whatever, but then she had like a freak drowning accident, and now she's only being kept alive by a symbiotic mold. An evil mold. And the mold is in her head, making her totally crazy. I can see the movie already. Musty Mildew is a perfect nemesis. I mean, think about what would happen if her musty mildewness ever got near your magic comic. Who knows if kitty litter and baking soda could even bring the magic back. I just had an amazing thought. If your magic comic ever gets musty, you can always collect more comics to restore your power. Then we can have a whole series of comeback issues building up to a climactic fight. This could easily be 100 plus issues. Got it. Okay, this is going to get full circle. Comic night, I mean, you could be rocked by all this guilt because you could have saved Musty when she needed you most, but you were too busy reading comics the day she drowned.
Is this art imitating life here?
Any connections here are purely coincidental. This is a monumental tragedy. I mean, she blames the comics. And maybe you secretly blame,
Myself?
Oh, no way. No. What? No. How could you have known she was suffering all that time? Come on, get back on board with this. So, the climactic fight with Musty Mildew. Maybe there's still some consciousness left in her brain. You're still in love with her, so you don't want to kill her. You just need to get rid of all that mold so she can rest in peace. None of the conventional ways work. That's for sure. Thanks. So, now, you ready for this ending?
Definitely not.
So in order to defeat Musty Mildew, the comic knight has to sacrifice the very thing he loves most.
The Super Mint Magic comic?
Yeah. How did you know? Huh. I guess you are the comic knight.
Yeah, and I'm not doing it. I've got comics to save. No way I'm giving up my powers for moldy old love.
Wow, you're such an anti-hero. There's so much truth in this art. I'm done collecting. I've got to get to writing all this down. And you, good luck out there, comic knight. One man in this town believes in you.
true, Bushido? Not surprised those kids survived. They were always prepared for anything. What do you think of the place? Don't worry, you can still go back to the brewery if you want. But this base will let us brew some new amps. I installed another vat, so make sure you check in on both vats often. We got ourselves a nice corner spot here, but that means we'll need to protect the base from 2 angles. Like I said, we got 2 vats now, which means better amps, but more vigilance, you know? The vats all pull from the same source, so we'll lose overcharge if either one gets attacked. Remember to use your traps, and you should do just fine, for the most part.
Expectations are set. You better not fuck this up. Don't freak out now, but they're stealing your shit. this new base. Look at you.
Yeah, we make a pretty good team, don't we?
Don't forget to equip those new amps.
Figured out how to track down that garbage truck and find Brill Cream.
Now stay in one.
Go pick up the analog hacker I sent your way. Kim and I worked through the night on this. It's pretty brilliant if you ask me.
Oh, right. So anyway, we need you to get to a satellite dish nearby. We'll explain on the way. The satellite dishes are the best tool to help us find Brill Cream.
Right. You see, by using the dishes, we can triangulate his last known position.
You know, our troop has a monthly T hunt, which stands for Transmitter Hunt, where someone sets up a transmitter in the forest. Then we all walk around with parabolic receivers.
And you plot the position of the transmitter by triangulating two vectors to the source.
Yeah, it's really fun. We only get a compass and a paper map.
Guys, stop before one of you has a nerdgasm. I'll use the dishes to find the missing dude, but you can't expect me to listen to your public radio show about it.
Satellite dish. We need to find Brill Cream's signal. Okay, you're patched in. Let's test it out. Aim the dish at the museum.
But True Master, I could have sworn I heard.
These are dangerous times, and dangerous times call for us to become men. Do you understand?
We should just give up on Brill Cream? Isn't our motto to not give up their rain, snow, or sleet?
You don't need him anymore. You have me.
Son of a beeswax! I will twist off his tiny little...
Okay, sounds like it's working. Aim around and listen for the truck's beeping transmission. The needle will top out with a clear audio signal.
Hey, I got weapons for sale here.
Give me your guns.
You can't hold up a guy who sells guns without a gun.
Can you loan me a gun?
Yeah, sure thing, pal. Weapons for sale. I got weapons for sale here.
Nope, not there.
Where's that troop master guy?
He got stuffed in a garbage truck.
That lot off Bushido Street?
Yep.
Why don't we just kill him?
Norton didn't want us to. I think he's, morally conflicted.
Well, I ain't conflicted.
Me neither. We ain't fed him in weeks.
That's not him.
Hold on. Oh, that sounds right.
14,100,012, Mississippi. 14,100,013, Mississippi.
That's him.
Yes! I'm recording the vector of your dish. Visco, backtraced our hack. Watch out!
With that jammer active, we'll never be able to triangulate Brillcream's position with a second satellite dish. You have to destroy that jammer.
So for Kim, do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Okay. Well,
No.
Oh, Sam, you are smooth. So smooth.